If you didn't know, Warframe has a spaceship combat game mode called Railjack. As you can see back here, this is my Railjack. You level up and play throughout the maps and then increase your gear, your reactor, your plating, your engines, your shield array. Much like Warframes, you gear it out with different guns. These are Mark III. Obviously, it goes from Mark 1, 2, 3, decent enough damage. You have an entire mod loadout for your Railjack. It has intrinsics, which are essentially your Railjack levels and upgrades. You have AI crew, which just tend to your Railjack and pretty much shoot out enemies. And it has just a bunch of cosmetics that you can customize, such as skins like Tempestari, custom, purchasable ones, default, right? All of that. So let's take a look at Railjack for 2025. Is it worth playing? Is it good? And do you like it? Let's take a look. Once you unlock Railjack, you can quickly find the menu in the top right here. And Railjack has a couple of mission types. First off, they have Skirmish, which is just essentially just Railjack fighting, which is just spaceship fighting. They have Void Storms, which are their own relic opening situation. And you can get some only unique, I guess, primes from Railjack. So it has its somewhat unique loot pool. But later on, other than just skirmishes, you also unlock regular nodes like Survival, Spy, Defense, Orfix, Volatile, and Exterminate. And that's just how it goes at a higher level. Let's first run a Skirmish Railjack mission so you can see, like, hey, do I like this game mode? Do I hate this game mode? And I do have an insanely high level maxed out Railjack, so keep that in mind. What my AI crew is going to do, fan out, go on turrets and everything. I am the captain, so I will be flying around here. It says in the top left, those are our objectives. Fighters, cruise ships, disable missile platform, disable ship killer platform. Funniest thing about Railjack is once you get high level, you like one-shot everything, and it's like a cool game mode. I feel like it's just not loved by the greater Warframe community, but it is still like a cool enough game mode. So all of the regular triangles are just fighters, and I want to find these guys, these cruise ships over here. Want to take them out, want to disable them, and I want to blow them up. There are two ways you can essentially destroy these dudes. Shooting out their engines is generally recommended, but you can also kind of slingshot over onto them. But this is the first thing you can do. Just shoot at their engines quickly, load up your big gun, and then just blow up the cruise ships. These ones can't be shot out normally. You have to either shoot it out with the big gun or shoot it out, or not shoot it out, or jump on it yourself to destroy it. So there's a couple ways you can do things, but you are somewhat limited there. And then you just fly around. We'll go hit these objectives up first, and you'll see how long the mission does end up taking at the end. That is a point of interest. Do that if you want to get extra loot, if you're trying to unlock the certain Railjack specific drops that you can get there, because there are specific things that you can get just in Railjack. And you do get boarded, such as this right now. I am boarded by the enemy. So you just want to kill through a lot of them. No, not there. Yeah, you kill through them. My Railjack crew, one's like set up as an engineer, so they'll fix that. I can always swap things around, be like, okay, Tab, what are you guys doing? I can teleport to my crew or observe them, so you can change things around. Hit Q and go to your Omni. This is pretty much your ship fixing and management thing. So yeah, you can always jump between people, reassign their roles. You say, oh, they're engineer, make them the pilot now. Now I don't have an engineer, but I have someone that will go and pilot my ship. While they are piloting my ship, destroying everything, I'm going to run around and do some of the objectives. You can always reassign them at any time, I believe, like that, so it's not like a big deal. But here I'm going to expose the first radiator. I believe because I assigned that one Railjack crew member as my pilot, they should now be able to fly around and actually shoot this out for me. So boom, activate it. Okay, I think they are able to destroy the first radiator. We can give it a couple of minutes, but if they aren't able to, we'll just get pretty sad, right? But hey, trust me, they got this. See, they did it, and now I destroy the thing there. Boom, core destroyed. You can see the Railjack health in the top left, meaning they're fighting, but don't worry about it. My Railjack crew is strong. If you don't have AI crews, and if you're in a public match, those AI crews and everything, since I'm max level, I have more. It's just normal people instead of AI crews, so remember that. And then I can, boom, go back to it. And then I can go just like this. I hit my Omni, I go back to my ship. Good job, we did it, right? It's that simple. Let me show you how I can destroy one of the cruise ships without actually shooting it down. When they have a shield like this, you want to shoot out those little shield boyos like that. They're like the little shield packs that pop out. So you'll want to shoot those off, then go inside the cruise ship. This is pretty much faster sometimes if you just want to go do it yourself. Go inside, hack the engine pretty much, the core of it, and then, oh yeah, that doesn't work. You just have to destroy it like that. And then once it's destroyed, you destroyed a cruise ship. You can use your Omni, you can fly off of it. You could also hijack cruise ships by taking it instead of just destroying it, if you feel like it, you know. Depends what you feel like doing. You have many options in this game of Warframe, so do whatever you feel like or you want to do. Yeah, it's up to you, okay? Oh no, the Tempestari cruise ship. So I think you're taking me to the objective over here. So I'll do the objective first. I just wanted to show you through this mission how long a random, I guess, Railjack skirmish high-level mission takes. Like, this is the entire mission. Think of the survival, the exterminate missions. Instead of doing so much skirmish things, instead of doing so many side objectives, you just end up going and doing the mission objective like survival, exterminate much sooner, right? You use the Railjack essentially as a taxi to get you to the mission. So that's what those missions would look like compared to these ones. Just in case you were wondering, because I know it is different. It is different, and yeah, you just might not like Railjack. I know a lot of people might love it. A lot of people might hate it. It's a very well-known hit or miss type game mode. So it has a certain reputation like that. And whether you do like that or whether you do hate that, it's important to note, okay? It's definitely important to note. Because I know Railjack, you can still get a good amount of resources if you just kill a lot of enemies, I think. I don't know if we'll end up getting a lot. It's better if you have a good dedicated crew of real humans. But hey, it is what it is. I can still pull out my Omni and I can assign the pilot back to engineer. Since I whipped out my since I whipped out my Omni, I just instantly go back. And let me repair my ship so it doesn't blow up. And now I should go back to the core. I was just making sure that nothing failed there. Because yeah, you don't want to die. Me just reassigning my crew member as an engineer probably would have been all I needed to save the day. But I just wanted to make sure, okay? I just wanted to make sure. The couple of things that the crew members can't do are just straight up destroy the cruise ships. So it does help if you have real people versus the AIs to do that. Because if you have a full team of real humans that understand what they're doing, they can go quickly kill those cruise ships, quickly get that done. And then you can very instantly destroy all the other regular, like, small ships as well. So it's really not that hard of a game mode if you have real people. It's just, it really depends with the real people. If they've played the game mode before and kind of know what they're doing, probably not that bad. If they've never played the game mode before, yeah, it could be a little rough, but other than that, that is Warframe Railjack. You do also have to reload your Omni here. See how I have Revelite? You have to get more. Back here is where you can get more of the ship loot. So dome charges, these are the gun explosions. And then Revelite, this is, you gotta go station to station. Revelite is what you use to repair your ship. So once you get some more resources there, so it kind of has its own resource pool in its own game mode as well. So it has its own sort of setup. I'm gonna set the engineer back to being a pilot. Sadly, none of them, again, can destroy the big ships. If I had humans, this one's, I think, set as a gunner right now. Probably best to keep that. Now, since I'm out and about, best for me to just go kill everything. Even if I get knocked down a little bit, because it's not like my build's perfect. I don't pay enough attention to Arcwing, so it happens, right? Even if I get knocked down a little bit, it doesn't really matter, because hey, that's Railjack, baby. That's just what we're up to. And then you just shoot out this, and it takes a second. Hey, you killed another thing. Click back onto my Omni, now I go back to my ship. And now I have to find another cruise ship to destroy. If you just pop out here on your Railjack, you kind of stick to your Railjack. So you taxi using your Railjack. And it's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun. Like I enjoy doing that in Railjack. It's a fun time. Ah! And we're almost done. Once you kill the cruise ships, like the third cruise ship, once you do that, it's just game over. So you're all good to go. So once I get all the way done over here, then I'm just like done the mission. It just kind of abruptly ends. And that's how the skirmish mission for Railjack goes, right? You destroy pretty fast. You go from cruise ship to cruise ship. And if I feel like it, I would use the dome charge on the ship. Because even with the pilot, your like AI buddy being the pilot, they do try to take out and shoot the ships. They just can't like explode the ship, so you have to quickly go and do that. But you can always do this. I think the side shots from the turrets can hit the cruise ship center here, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I would implore you to explore Railjack if you eventually unlock it, doing the Rising Tide quest, and you finish that up and everything. I would implore you to play through a little bit of Railjack. It is fun, at least for a little bit, even if it's not fun for a long time. And I'm kind of curious what a lot of people think about it. And as always, to support the channel, sub, like, comment down below, and like for the sweet YouTube algorithm. I do appreciate it. And let me just know if you do like Railjack, because that's the big outlier here, right? But I also do have an Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. Links in the description, things such as that. But I think once that cruise ship explodes in a second, that'll be 6 out of 6 cruise ships exploded. So then I will be done my mission, right? Or am I going insane and it didn't explode? Because you can see, no, we're good. We're good. There we go. So once you finish that off, you are done the skirmish mission. And then you also just get some extra loot. And it's, you know, pretty cool. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. And if you do look at the loot pool for Railjack, there's a couple Warframes that are always, Prime Warframes, that are like always available on the Railjack loot pool. And then afterwards you can free roam if you want, or you can go back to your dry dock in your clan, or kind of like wherever. You can just like leave, right? Either way, everyone, that is Railjack. Let me know what you think of it. I just wanted to check in for Railjack 2025 and check everyone's opinion. So right down below, I'll check in on everyone, and if you hate it, that's perfectly okay. You don't have to love everything in Warframe. Either way, you get a good amount of loot, right? A good chunk of endo off of those 2 gun parts, and a good chunk of 101,000 credits. So it is a good farm if you're looking for general resources, endo, and credits, since you sell these for endo and stuff. But it might not be the best, but it is pretty good. But that was still a 12-minute mission, so obviously not the best. It's just decent enough as a casual farm. So let me know what you think. Thank you all for being here. Cheers.